The battle continues. Dungeons and Dragons will begin in a moment. What was Cav about to do?
Look, Cav saw what happened with the screaming and the yelling and the kind of over propulsion. So he's gonna like make it so that his back is like, well, okay. When Aladdin screamed, what direction was their voice going and what direction did they move in? Was it the same?
Like I turned like...
I
turned like a full 180.
Acted as like boat motor.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure that's... Okay.
Yeah.
So Cav saw that maybe that was too much noise, so he's going to also pull like the 180, and I'm going to hit my Warhammer on my shield to create like some sort of sound that will hopefully like push me forward, but not like overdo it so that I'm crashing into things.
And you are attempting to actually steer yourself, unlike
Aladdin, I'm trying to do like the Dutch angle and get it right here.
Okay, moving towards the music box. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Great. Give me a strength check.
I can do that.
Yeah. See how hard you hit it, or how not how hard you hit it, but how well you control it.
Yeah, it's a 16 on my strength check.
You turn around and strike your shield, which lets out this ring through the air, clashing into all these music notes. There's a memory. What's that's behind you? What's the memory of, Tom?
The memory is of the first time Cav went to the Brood Awakening.
You see yourself in this memory, and Bench is behind the counter, and you're going up, and you see the small talk that you're having, and the sound wave from this smash onto the shield like wavers this memory, and then you see it fracturing at the edges and falls apart. You manage to, like, for a moment, as it fractures and like falls into the abyss, the memory fades from your mind, but then like glimpses of it start to come back. Like you see like fractures of it floating through space, and that's what you're remembering. You're not remembering the full thing, not like you used to.
Just getting like snippets.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, the thing you actually wanted to do though,
does
propel you forward. How far does it propel you forward? It propels you forward 15 feet. So you begin to move, and like there's memories floating past, and you like manage to not hit another one. But yeah, you move yourself forward 15 feet in the direction that you wanted towards the music box.
Okay.
Anything else you would like to do or communicate?
No, I mean, I think it was a pretty like clear example. Like, I don't know, if I was watching other people take their turns, like, they'd also be, like, how the fuck does this work? And trying to just gather information, right? So, I don't think I need to, like, explain it, but maybe.
As you look back and see, like, you know, confirming that you have moved in space and where you wanted to go, and, like, you grab your head, and actually, as that happens, you're going to take 1 psychic damage.
Did I grab my head too hard?
Yeah. From losing the memory. But yeah, so you grab your head, you smack yourself a little too hard, and you're like, God damn it, not again. You're going to take that damage, and then you're going to look back, and you see the Banjo Man, like his arms pull up from the strings, and another strum of the banjo rings out. And the seat stays where it is, but you see him teleport to one of these memories, and he's inside Everbane's, like moving around, and he's like running his hands as he's like finger tapping the banjo, running his hands along all of the tools and instruments, and like chucking them into the forge.
Moving the small hammer to where the big hammer goes, and the big hammer to where the small hammer goes.
I've got all kinds of crazy things in there. I hope he pokes something and it turns into 9 blades and stabs him in the balls.
Oh, Jesus, whoa.
And as he's doing that, Bonwin, you see like this memory is fracturing around the edges, and This is your place. It's very firmly cemented in your mind, but like that starts to waver as you see these fractures. Like something's happening in this moment. Dumbgeons and Dragons is a D&D actual play podcast, and I'm your dungeon master, Russ Moore, he, him. Also with me today is Amy Moore as Aladdin, she, her.
Listen, I did all kinds of stuff to that box.
Carla Maxted as Bonwyn Everbane, she, her.
I think we should just, relax.
Tom Laird as Kevlarin Goldweave, he, him.
I really hope we have a Lord of the Rings dwarf toss in our future.
And Kyle Classett as Bizarre the Wizard, he, him.
Stop these little gremlins from devouring us.
Dumbgeons and Dragons is a Patreon-supported podcast, and you can join today at patreon.com/dumbdragoncast, where when you sign up for any of our tiers, you get a 7-day free trial, which gives you access to bonus episodes, backstage access, and a whole lot more, like the great Discord community, where people are just hanging out all the livelong day, having the greatest time. And with that, we hope to see you over there, but fuck it, let's play! Brings us back to the top.
I would just like to say it really seems like I could have finished my Twizzlers pull and peel in all of that. Just throwing that out there. I just want it on the record.
It's your turn now. So
it has been known, Amy.
That doesn't help me now, does it?
Yeah. You move through the space. Banjo Man is up in this memory. All of a sudden, these giant razor-sharp music notes begin to crash down from somewhere. Like you don't see them, and then you hear them land in all of these memories, and you see fractures splinter out, and pieces of these memories are falling into the abyss. One lands on the platform that you are on, and splits it in two, like earthquake. You are now on two separate planes. You were close to Bizarre, yes, still maintaining.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So Bizarre and Aladdin are on one side, Cav and Bonwyn are on the other. So you're now on two separate pieces of this platform that you were on. Which brings us to Aladdin.
Bizarre, I know there's a lot going on, but I think I've heard this song for a year straight.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna go crazy. We have to stop the box.
Okay, do you think since you're familiar, do you think there's something specific we should do?
I don't know. He said something about the song not finishing or needing to finish the song, or I don't know, maybe it's stuck on a loop.
Maybe it's broken and you have to fix it. You like to tinker with shit.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I did all Listen, I did all kinds of stuff to that box. Okay?
Yeah.
Short of lighting things on fire, because I didn't have that. But if I did, I would have tried to light it on fire too. Nothing changed it.
Think about what we had talked about with the coin. We got you safety. You were trying to break something. Maybe you're not meant to break. Maybe you're meant to fix and create.
Well, I don't know how to do that.
I never knew how to do magic until I tried my first time. So, get at it.
Okay. Get me there?
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do whatever I need to do to help Aladdin get to the music box.
Okay.
You're so proud of us right now.
You're doing a great job.
I really hope we have a Lord of the Rings dwarf toss in our future.
That's just what I was thinking. She's a child. Is he going to throw her in this moment?
No.
Whatever I need to do, Russ.
Oh, God.
I said I wouldn't try to die.
You missed. And she just plummets into the void.
Twist, I come back out fully grown. I'm an adult
I was going
now.
to say, you wake up trapped in some sort of container.
I am the music box. Fuck. Is it me? Am I the ballerina?
In the future, you're the archfey that goes back in time.
Oh, God.
Stop!
Oh, Carla, you're muted.
Earmuffs.
We're not doing time travel.
Yeah, time travel is off the table.
Guys.
The look on Russ's face is just huh.
Kyle. Listen, I know you're new
I'm a
here.
bad influence, and I'm sorry.
We know you're new here, but also the cause of all of these problems.
there is a thread.
What?
No.
All right, throw me. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Don't throw me.
Okay, you still haven't had your turn, really.
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
my turn is me, like, I don't know, try to think about the things
Okay,
that have happened surrounding any time that I've had a shiny coin.
make an investigation or an arcana check.
Oh, it will be an investigation.
Investigate.
Oh, fuck off. 10.
She's back.
I have a +4.
Okay.
Ah.
You take what Bizarre has said, and you are looking around. You're looking to the music box. You're looking at these notes, and you're trying to make a connection. And while you don't find the solution, it becomes clearer that the music notes around you are part of that solution. You need to find the end to this song.
Your degree in musical theory is finally paying off.
Oh, thank God.
You've listened to this song enough, and you hear like a certain, like some of the notes hit in different ways, and then like something clicks for you. Like you have to find a way to resolve the song that you have listened to over and over and over and over. And it is floating around you.
Can I touch the music notes?
Do you try to touch the music
I reach out
notes?
and I try to touch a music note carefully. I'm not going to be like, ha,
One is coming within range that you could grab it. Make a dexterity check.
How about a 14?
You reach out and you grab this note, and you feel like an energy coursing through your arm and up into your shoulder and across your body, and it's like ringing inside your body. You don't know if it's the right note, but you can grab them. And Bizarre, you in particular, see, like, Bonwin, you're a little focused on the memory of him smashing your shit.
Rage.
But yeah, Bizarre, you particularly see that she has, like, these are animate objects that you can manipulate and grab.
Is it a specific note, or is it like we got a quarter note here, half note? Is it on a staff?
They do have whole notes, half notes, quarter notes, all mixed in there. But then there are also colors associated more with like the actual notation. So they're not on a staff, but yeah.
So correlation of pitch to color. If it's not my turn, is it?
It's not your turn. I'm just giving you
Okay, yeah,
information
then
because you're the
I'll
only
let
one
somebody
actually
go.
seeing this right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
I just kind of start picking notes out of the air.
Okay.
Like, does this one feel right?
Okay.
I'm collecting colors.
I love it.
Wait, if I let it go, does it float away?
Yes.
Fuck. I try to put them in my bucket.
Okay. You begin shoving notes in your bucket.
Never know when you're going to need them.
Bonwin, it
Yeah.
is your turn.
Carry a tune with a bucket.
Ah!
I've been reading my character sheet, and in my inventory, I have a bell. So I am going to start playing the bell to the tune of the music and be like, hey, Cav, what do you think? Like, ba, ba, ba. What, like, if we were going to finish this, like, we need to, like, how's this sound?
We should start a band.
Like, you know, like, because it just keeps, it's not stopping. And
I love it.
He needs it to stop. And then, like, remember with, like, the kids on the stage, and then they wanted it to end, and then...
Yeah, it was, like, missing that one thing. Yeah.
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 So, what can I roll? Music theory? Carla, not a musician. Maybe Bonwin
Yeah.
is.
Intelligence-
Maybe Bonwin comes up with a good...
Intelligence or
solution.
performance would be a roll.
It did sound like that. I was hoping you were gonna
100%.
do
It sounded like the right stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
14.
The notes are ringing out, and like Aladdin's scream and Cav's shield hit, like they begin reverberating through the space and like are bouncing into these musical notes, and some of them are shot off towards the memory where you still see the Banjo Man playing around in your space. And he gets to like a wall as some of these music notes are like falling into them, and the fractures are getting deeper within this memory. And he's reaching up to like family portraits, and he's holding them up, and like the strings are just like tugging and pulling at his face.
I feel like I can't get distracted by that because, yes, like that one memory would be like one moment of my memory of that place. That's not my entire memory of my whole life there, or that would be crazy.
That would be crazy.
Is it that crazy?
It might be, but
We
that
don't
would be
know.
crazy because that's like the 50 years of my life in that one thing, when the other one, like when Cavs was going to Brood Awakening for the first time.
Which
But
is really
anyway.
when his life began.
It's when you're like, you're right. So anyway, I'm playing my bell,
Love it.
just like seeing what happens.
Yeah, like all of these notes begin moving, and like you,
How far away are Aladdin and like have we pushed away from them, or are they still pretty
like-
close to us?
like, yeah, you're still fairly close. Like you could probably jump it if you wanted to.
Oh, I just want to talk to them.
You can absolutely talk to them.
I
Like,
feel like it's really small. I
Aladdin
don't
is
want to
like
jump onto
shoving
it.
notes into her bucket
Okay.
at this point. Yeah.
Okay, so we just
Closing
let's.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Is this like a futile, frustrating situation? Like I'm trying
This
to
should
like.
feel like you're doing something, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean.
So we
like-
can talk,
Yeah.
guys.
You
We
are
gotta
on
finish
two
the
separate-
song. Like, how do we make it stop?
grab some notes.
Like, you know, at the end of a play, and then everyone comes and bows, and it's done.
Or should we just
We
clap?
need to do that, but for the song.
Aladdin starts clapping, and then
Okay, I'm gonna clap too. I love it.
immediately the notes start
They're just flying everywhere.
flying out of her bucket, and she stops and she starts grabbing them again.
Okay, so but now at least I see that you're grabbing notes, so I love that. Like now, because I wasn't watching that before, right?
Yes.
So I'm playing my bell. I'm trying to grab notes. I'm like, can I tell what the? Nope, that doesn't really make sense. Bell kind of only plays one note. Just trying to think if I could like correspond it to a color is like hitting a certain thing, so I can like,
Make an investigation or an arcana check for that one.
you know, what conclusions can I draw? 15. Investigation.
Yeah, you begin trying to reach and grab some of them. Like you miss, they like fly by you, but you grab one, and like there's similar to what I described of Aladdin. Like there's this resonance that begins to move through your body, and you get a very strong sense that grabbing the right notes is what you need to do, and you feel like the one that you have just reached up and taken hold of is one that you should probably keep.
Okay, this is one of them. This one feels like right in my heart.
Begins to emanate this light from it in your hand.
Dope.
This is it.
I start like I start grabbing them out of my bucket and holding it and waiting and seeing if a light shines, and if it doesn't, I chuck it.
Yeah.
And I
Totally.
just
No,
start going through-
100%.
Yeah.
And like, I'll put my bell in my pocket. Like, this is what I'm doing now. Like, this seems like we're doing something.
You made one glow.
Hey, did you
So-
forget there are horrors in this place?
I don't
Yeah,
care about
entirely.
the horrors.
Yeah,
if
they
you
care
just
that
pretend
you're
they
here.
don't exist,
Yeah,
then they don't.
Yeah, so these horned whalers, they come out
Whalers of the sea.
off.
I prefer Bob Marley and the Whalers if I
Fair.
had my choice.
Does she
Yeah.
have her choice?
No.
Surprise, surprise.
Of course you do. So Bob Marley comes out of the corner.
Right? And that's the end. That's it.
He
sings
finishes the
No
song.
Mama No Cry is beautiful.
Three little birds. We're
Beautiful.
good.
It's so
Love
good.
it. So floating brass instruments with twisted skeletal faces.
Oh, the
it's
exact
not
opposite.
that.
It's way less nice.
Yeah. Come out of the darkness.
Sure, the minute we start to figure out the shit about the music notes, all of a sudden the horror show up.
One is going to be coming towards you, Bonwin, and one is going to be going towards you, Aladdin. So Bonwin, that's an 18.
Means we're on the right track. Yeah, that'll
Yep.
hit.
as it lets out this scream from this skeletal face. And Aladdin, that is a 14.
Yeah, that'll hit me.
Okay.
I'm getting hurt for the first time, you guys.
I love that it's a brass instrument, so I assume it's like.
It hits me and then it goes wah wah.
Yeah.
Fucking thing has comedy in it. It's like
use the
now's
little
not
plunger.
the time.
Bonwin, you're going to take 2 psychic damage. Aladdin, you are going to take also 2 psychic damage.
Jesus, that's a lot when you only have 18.
And they are like they're more of these. You see them coming out of the darkness. They're surrounding you, which will take us to Bizarre.
Cool. Seeing the reactions of people grabbing notes and everything, I want to take a moment, do a quick scan of the memories in the area, see if I can find one of Calder's that maybe has some sheet music on it. Let's see if any of them happen to have any sheet music in them. Because, like, this just seems like, I don't know.
Can
Random
we go back
nonsense.
to that memory of him noodling in the cafe?
Right? Yeah.
Okay.
Something of him with his banjo when he was still Calder.
Yeah.
You write something down on a napkin, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Make an investigation. Yeah, an investigation roll.
Okay. That's a 21.
Sweet.
Somebody's good at
So
being smart.
it is.
It's Kyle.
It is like 30 feet from the platform that you are on, but you see very similar space to the memory that kind of brought you here.
Yeah.
You see Calder before he's the Banjo Man, like a table with papers spread out on them, and he's frantically writing. You can only assume that he's writing music, but that's what you see.
But actually, we've judged him too harshly. It's his dissertation.
Right.
Yeah,
He's
I know.
working.
I was going to go
On
the
his
opposite
masters.
direction. I thought it was going to be like, Dear Diary, Bethany ignored me again today.
Sold my
He's
soul
just
to
drawing-
a devil today.
He's just drawing memories.
He's doing that S.
Oh,
you know the
no.
one.
We've got to
Yeah.
use memories as a memory,
Mm.
like
Mm.
pun in a thing somewhere. Someone write that down. Where's Jess?
If only we recorded these for posterity.
Yeah.
Nope.
It's too bad.
It's gone forever.
Seeing that, I'm going to use my action to cast Mage Hand 30 feet away from me, and then use my Mage Hand to bring that memory to me.
Love it.
Oh, very cool. Okay.
Not the box, though.
No?
We don't know if that box is more than 15 pounds.
It seems like we found. It seems like we found something. Yeah, and I don't know how much that box weighs.
And you
Memories?
just said you tried to destroy it. Like, you just told
sure
him, like, I tried to destroy it
He
so
told
many
me
ways.
to fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then these notes showed up, and you started grabbing those, and that seems pretty good too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Let's do this.
Okay, yeah. Your mage hand. Oh, mage hand is magic, though. Roll.
oh hell yeah,
What happens? Maybe the squirrel will come back.
it's Buster.
Roll me an attack. First, just to see,
What kind of attack do you want?
like a
Snack attack.
melee attack. So like an
Just
unarmed,
gonna say,
an unarmed
Abby,
strike.
oh my god,
Yeah.
we are the same person.
Unarmed strike. That's going to be a 13.
So your mage hand, much to your surprise, actually appears, and you're able to make it go, and you begin pulling this memory back. It makes it halfway, like half the distance to you, and these horrors are like grabbing onto it, like they're holding on to the edges, which are splintering, and they're like trying to. It seems like they're trying to devour it.
Not cool. I'm going to let my friends know and be like, I think perhaps the answer to the notes we need may be in this memory. Stop these little gremlins from devouring this. Do what you can.
Welcome to the middle, everybody. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being here. Thanks for having a great time with us.
Hello, hi, how you doing?
Assuming you're having a great time.
I only assume that they're having a great time.
That's what we
Even
hope.
if we don't sound like we're having a great time, we are also having a great time.
Always.
Are you having a great time?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, like I mean, like throughout the frustration and
Because sometimes in the game, it's
crazy
hard and bad
shenanigans.
things are
Yes,
happening.
right. Yes,
We're still
yeah.
generally
Yeah.
having a great time.
Indeed.
You know where else you can
Yes.
have a great time? Nailed it. Yes.
Got it.
Oh, over on Patreon? Is that what you were
That's
going to
what I was
say?
gonna That's what I was gonna
Oh,
say.
dang.
She did
Thanks
it.
to Jess for reminding us that we aren't, in fact, having a great time. We're in the fight for our lives. That's fine.
Yeah, you know.
It's fine.
I mean,
The adrenaline rush is great.
player knowledge, character knowledge.
Exactly.
Player Amy's having
Play-
a blast.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Character, maybe not
Maybe
so much.
scarier
If we
and harder.
die, that sucks. But hey, it's exciting to get to play new characters.
Exactly.
Would Russ kill a kid?
Well,
I'm sure I've done
Well,
it
you
before.
say Aladdin.
We'll find
You said
out.
Aladdin's not a kid. Like, I'm not
oh,
a
it's
kid.
true.
She said she's
Yeah,
not a
exactly. So like,
Yeah.
kid. That's different.
yeah, that's fair. That is different.
I'll steal children. I won't kill them.
Excellent.
He
So-
has
Okay.
a code.
Yeah, that's right.
Cool.
I've got a line.
He's gonna do a time jump now, and he's like, "You're 23 now. Look out."
Yeah, murdered.
God damn it.
But you're correct. You can join us over on Patreon, right, Carla?
Yeah, patreon.com/dumbdragoncast. All kinds of fun stuff going on over there. Let me tell you about one thing.
That's all we need.
Like 100 episodes. That was a terrible hyperbole. That was the worst hyperbole I've ever done in my life.
Yeah, that was actually
Just like
1/3 of the number
Yeah,
of
a
episodes
billion?
that we actually have over there.
1 billion, yes.
extra episodes of a whole other show that Tom runs, and it's very fun and unhinged.
Yeah, it
and
is.
are there cooking
Unhinged
competitions?
is, like,
Yes.
perfect. Yeah.
Yes.
Are there weddings? Is there an intern memorial wall? Yes, and yes. So you can listen to those. What else we got going on, guys? If you're a supporting producer level, you can watch us record episodes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You can be with
you
us
can.
right now.
This is amazing. But also you get an episode dedicated to you. That's another thing that happens.
Yes, you do.
Like today's patron.
9 elk.
Thanks,
elk.
Nine Elk.
Thanks,
So much
9
better
elk.
than 8 elk.
Yeah.
When you guys
Gonna
agree?
say that, Carla.
Mhm.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, how is
thank you.
9 spelled? The number or N-E-I-N?
The number 9 LK.
Just making sure. I was gonna be like,
Could
no
be
elk.
9 LK.
Well, like no elk.
No elk.
Right?
9
no
elk.
There's a
9
Christmas
elk.
song in there, I think. No elk, no elk.
No elk. Yeah. It's a story about.
It's like the most fucking Canadian version of a.
Oh, no kidding.
You just come up
Come
here.
on up. You're
Yeah.
one of
You
us.
belong up here.
Oh,
Yeah.
my word.
Come on.
Oh, good times.
It'll happen.
But yes, join us at patreon.com/dumbdragoncast, like 9 elk as well. And when you do join, you get a 7-day free trial. So that's going on
nice.
all
Pretty
the
dope.
time. Come check it out. It's going to be a great time. And now we'll get you back to the episode where we're not having a great time, except we
We
are.
are, but we're not. Just keep that in
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
Yes.
We have a great time when we're not having a great time.
Exactly.
80% of the time, all the time.
All the time.
You got it.
Yeah.
All right. Love you. Bye.
Love you, bye.
Bye.
Cav is gonna fish another Warhammer out of his pack, but it's like a mini throwing Warhammer that's identical to his bigger Warhammer.
Got a 2-pack.
This
Yeah.
is mini Warhammer. This is mini.
Yeah. Look, I had 2 payments of $29.99. I had to send away. It was a whole thing. And yeah, he's gonna take his little throwing hammer and throw it at one of the monsters that are trying to like devour this memory.
Okay. Love it. Give me a ranged attack.
14.
Okay, so yeah, that flies through the air and crashes into one of these. Give me some damage.
All right. I'm just going to use my daggers throwing stats because they don't give novelty identical Warhammer as like an
What?
available stat. So,
That's messed up.
Yeah.
How dare they?
Oh, it's max damage, so 5 all said and done.
Okay, so one of these horrors that's like devouring this memory gets struck in the face and lets out this hideous scream and disperses into the darkness, and your hammer keeps going.
Luckily, it's still under warranty, so it's totally fine.
Yeah,
That's terrible.
it's not Thor yet. Yeah.
Like when you get untethered to your spacecraft and then you're just floating in the darkness.
let's not bring up existential horrors, Amy. Come on.
You know better than this, Amy.
Which,
We're
if you're
already
in
fighting
orbit, you're
magic
basically just
musical notes.
constantly falling. So, it's...
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Cool.
I learned something weird about tides later. Remember, remind me to tell you.
I don't know if Carla's face wants that.
I'm gonna make her learn anyway. I can't be the only one with this knowledge.
Okay, that's fair.
And can I guess, do my, movement again to get me closer to the box?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want another strength roll on that?
Yes, please. Yep.
Oh, solid 9.
Yeah, you do the same hit. You're moving towards the box. It's not as strong as the first one was, but it is in the right direction. So you continue your move forward.
Look, throwing that tiny hammer really took it out of me, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the Banjo Man's turn, and from your memory of Everbane's up there, Bonwin, you begin to hear him singing in this hideous raspy voice, this lullaby, and it's not the same thing he's been singing, and everybody starts to hear it as it echoes out, and the music notes that you're trying to grab at now are beginning to disperse more and are harder to grab. Everybody in the space, so that's everybody, make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Well, at least Cav's got
Yikes.
some wisdom.
10.
14.
9.
15.
Aladdin and Bonwin, you suddenly feel a wash of comfort
Wait.
and calm.
Am I
over you.
being charmed?
Yes.
Oh, then I get advantage.
Why?
Because I have advantage against being charmed, and it also says magic can't put me to sleep.
Well,
So
But
there.
it did.
yeah, you've only since gained that.
It's a 15 now.
Okay, so Bonwin, you.
Yes.
Well, I just didn't know what was happening. I didn't know if I was supposed to roll with advantage yet or not. So.
Yeah, fair.
Hey, I read
I'm
my
starting.
sheet.
Now I kind of like it here. Now I'm getting calm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chilling out.
Let me just quickly try to
The
find
worst things, I'm
something.
losing all your memories. And
So you feel like you are in a safe place. You, for mechanical purposes, you are under the effect of a calm emotion spell for 1 minute. So,
okay.
do you have immunity to charmed or frightened in any way? Okay, great. Love it. Yeah, so you're just chill. You're calm. You no longer feel a need to grab at the notes. Make a... do you drop the one you have? I don't think so. You're going to keep the one you have. But
roll for the amount of fucks you have.
but your desire to continue to grab more until you save from this, which you can do so at the end of your next turn, or if you take damage, you are just floating in the space now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just chill.
Yeah.
Maybe Bob Marley and the Wailers did show
That's
up
right.
for Bonwin. Just chilling.
As that washes over you, what do you do or say to Cav, who is actively trying to propel himself in this direction? So there's a lot of racket happening behind you.
Right. You know, man, I think maybe we just need to chill out a little bit. I think that might help. You know?
I don't know if that's really the time for that.
No, I think we should just relax.
So Cav, you get the sense that something's fucking.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Another crushing note echoes through the place, which causes these music notes to bounce down and off of every memory that's floating through the space, which causes 6 of them. You see a memory of specifically the Brood Awakening shatter and fall to the ground. You see Gorsh's butt tight behind
No!
smash,
So
disappear.
Now we're just going to have to describe it to you, and it's not going to be the same.
Not gonna
not
We'll
gonna
be
be the
around the campfire.
same.
Tell me again.
Tell me again about sweet Gorsh. 6 of these memories, each one, I'm sorry, I took one from you, Tom, but...
No, that's all right.
Tom, you get to take one from Bonwin.
Does that make you feel better, Tom?
It doesn't. No, I'm gonna
You're not a monster.
Here,
I'm gonna
you
pick
get to
like a
punish your
bad
friend.
memory that
Okay.
you're gonna get rid of.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you went to forge a blade and it ended up breaking on you. It was very expensive.
So embarrassing.
Okay, Carla, you get to take one from Kyle.
Well, the very first day of dance class, he tripped, and everyone laughed. Now he doesn't even remember that anymore.
He's better off.
Okay.
Better off. That one's not. You're not going to wake up and think about that in the middle of the night.
Thank God.
Kyle, you get to take one from Amy.
Ooh.
Careful. I'm only 14. There are only
Yeah,
so many
no.
memories in here.
She's in
but
her
there's quite a
formative
few
years
bad
right now.
ones.
Well,
And
yeah,
there's
they're
quite
they're,
a few locked in a tunnel memories as
definitely.
well.
Yeah,
they're,
right.
they're all very formative, though. You know.
Very true.
I'm gonna do a John Coffey and take the memory of her pain that just happened to her away.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
real nice.
We turned that on you, Russ. We made
Yeah,
it
no.
nice.
That's
Yeah,
right.
way to go.
Try to turn us
Good and
against each
wholesome.
other.
You solved
Fuck
my
you.
puzzle. You're back home. Everything's fine. It was all a dream.
We did it.
Guys, we did
It's
it.
all through the power of niceness.
Aladdin, it's your turn.
Friendship is magic. Well, Aladdin is going to follow directions. She was told to keep the little gremlin things from eating that memory. So she's going to pull out from her bucket her, oh my God.
Slingshot.
Thank you.
Anti-gremlin spray, yes.
Her slingshot. And she is going to try to hit the thingies with, she's just grabbing spare music notes and just fucking
Yes.
Great.
slinging them because, I don't know. There's probably a few
That's
rocks
what's
in the
available.
bottom.
You're shooting them with music
Gotta-
notes?
I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
saving those rocks for something. You don't
Yeah.
need to know what for.
So you're stopping trying to find the correct music notes, and you are shooting music notes at the monsters.
That's what Bizarre said to do.
Just so I understand.
Well, when I grab one, if it doesn't light up, I'm like, fuck you. And I'm gonna use it and I'm
Okay.
gonna sling it at the memory
Okay,
devouring
as you-
gremlins.
As you grab one, a roll.
I believe that's how Bernie Taupin writes all those great Elton John songs too.
As you grab one, roll investigation or arcana.
Okay. I snag one. It's pink.
Pony Club? Don't get rid of that one.
I love that one.
It's not great. How about an 11?
Seems fine. Give me a ranged attack.
Oh, fuck off. 5.
There it is.
I sling it backwards. I hit myself. I'm embarrassed.
There's
I
an
wish
orchestra
someone
hit
takes
sound
that
that goes
memory
off.
from me. God.
All memories are concrete now. Nobody's taking any more memories.
Now I have to live with this one forever.
Yeah, so you grab one. It does not glow the same way that you saw Bonwin's glow, and you shoot it off, and it goes far off into the distance. Doesn't even come close. Yeah.
I look up at Bizarre, just kind of like, oops.
Bonwin, your turn. You're chill.
'Kay.
So end
Oh,
of your
right. What can
turn,
I do? I'm just chill.
You can make a wisdom saving throw. Yeah.
Oh, nat 20.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
finally. Oh my God.
As you're like, Cav, we just need to chill. His look, like,
Don't worry.
yeah, you're singing, and the look he's giving you is like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But then that like triggers something, and you snap to, and you're seated on the ground, crisscross applesauce, and now you're back in it. But
Okay.
end of your turn.
I don't know what I was saying. Don't chill. Don't chill.
Oh, I wasn't gonna chill.
Okay. Good. Don't chill.
Okay. The horrors on the memory you're trying to pull closer to you
What'd you
are
call us?
the horrors on the memory that you're trying
Horrors
to
on
get.
the memory. Got
horrors
it.
on the
Horrors on the
memory.
memory.
Yes, continue. I'm following.
They continue to try to fracture and destroy this memory some more, and you see it like splintering down further into like the center of this memory. It is not, has not shattered yet, though. Bizarre, your turn.
Dumb. I have nothing to stop these things. But I am gonna like keep pulling it close with my with my mage hand, observing it, and I'm just going to blindly grab at a note nearby and hope that it's a good one.
Okay. So you continue to pull closer to you. The memory or the music note that you're trying to grab at, roll investigation or arcana.
We are going arcana. That's a 12.
It's not the right one.
No.
But you managed to pull this within 10 feet of you. So it's like within 10 feet of the platform that you are on. So there is a gap still. And the horrors are trying to like continue to devour this memory.
It's totally dwarf throwing distance, though. So,
is checking one of the music notes considered an action?
No, we'll give it to you. Everybody's been kind of checking a note.
Okay,
and doing
I just
their
wanted
thing,
to double check.
Yeah.
Would you consider these little things creatures?
Yes.
Awesome. Well, then, yeah, I'm going to do frostbite on one of them. Constitution saving throw DC 14.
It's a 7.
that's magic, too, isn't it?
It is magic.
That's magic. Yeah, sorry. Roll.
You bitch.
Yeah.
It's not a
good.
question anymore.
Give
It's
me
not a question. Yes, it is.
give me a ranged attack first.
Okay. Wait. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just trying to
No, wait.
determine a success.
It's a 19 if it's not proficient.
Ooh.
Okay, cool. Love it. Okay, so you can do the thing, but something else is also going to happen.
Hell yeah, I love that.
Roll a D100, please.
Sick. 92. I have a good feeling about it.
Yeah, this weird
Have a good
slow
feeling
chuckle
about it.
that Russ is
yeah.
doing is very calming.
I'm uncomfortable.
Buster's coming back.
For the next 5 minutes, you can only speak in rhyming couplets.
I think this applies to Kyle.
That is fucked, and I feel like I'm out of luck.
Perfect. But yes, it does work. So, did you give me damage on that?
No, you have to give me a
Oh, I
damage
have to give you
roll
con
so I
save,
can
yep.
tell you the damage total.
I did not succeed. I think I got a 7.
This is fun.
The damage is 12. Get back on the shelf.
So the horror that is, you see this spectral hand grasp onto it and like freeze it, showing its form really for the first time. And it ices over and shatters. And the piece that it's trying to like devour itself too, like you see the ice form around the edge and it begins to crack it as well. So a little collateral damage there.
It didn't fuse it together with its ice? God, not a benevolent DM.
No,
Jesus.
no, I'm the worst.
That's not exactly what I wanted it to do. I guess the rest will be up to my crew.
amazing. Okay, Cav, your turn.
Okay, how close am I to the box at this point?
With a good hit, you think you could make it there this turn, or at least within reasonable jumping distance.
Okay, let's try to do that. Another strength check.
Yes, please.
Ooh, 13.
You strike your shield as Bonwin is coming to, which propels your platform, the two of you platform, towards the music box. And as you're moving past this memory, Bonwin, the Banjo Man's like watching you do this, and he throws
Shade.
Shade. Yep, shade. Definitely shade.
You see his smile like be quickly, like with these strings, be pulled down into a frown. And he begins like hurling all of these family portraits into the fire, into the forge. And the memory itself is cracking, and his body is expelled from it. So he's now floating up in the space as this memory explodes and begins to fall down into the ether. Cav, your motion gets you within 5 feet. Like, you don't crash into it, but you are within reasonable distance.
I mean, that seems like a decent jumping distance. Yeah.
You could just reach. You're a tall guy.
Yeah, I want to grab whatever the nearest note is to me and see if it reacts favorably.
Investigation Arcana, please.
Okay.
Or Arcana. Yep.
Ooh, it's an 18 on the die. Let's go. Oh, they're okay. 16.
I did so good. Which
Still
one?
pretty good.
If you picked one, which one would you pick?
I mean, what notes do I have choices of?
Between investigation or arcana.
Oh, okay.
I'm so glad you answered that way because my brain went, "What does it matter?" And I was like,
Yeah, it was like,
"No wait,
no
he's
one else
talking
had to
about."
pick like what fucking note they
Yeah.
were grabbing, but all right, Russ.
Different
I mean,
DCs.
I said pink.
A minor.
Yeah.
I guess I'll do investigation.
Okay, great. You grab one, and similar to what you saw with the one that Bonwin has, it begins to glow and emanate out. So you now have 2 notes that are giving off the same energy.
Okay, I'm gonna make my like jump to the box, and I'm just gonna try to like slam the notes into the box like I'm Michael fucking Jordan.
Dunk it.
So you grab,
Exactly.
you grab Bonwin's and yours, and are just like just trying to.
Just gonna go for it.
I've only got a hammer. I'm just okay. So as you run and you grab these and you're slamming them down, like the 2 notes are ringing out. It's like kong 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 kong. There's no musicality to it. There's nothing that's really happening. Everybody else, even Aladdin and Bizarre, who are now a distance from you, the 2 of you look over and you see Cav trying to mash them into.
I
this
mean,
music
really,
box.
it was only like the one dunking motion, but
Yeah,
the point
no,
took.
I like this better.
like
I like
the fucking
this.
Whereas
ape in
I'm telling the
2001 with
story.
the bone. Like,
I'm taking creative liberties.
they're in the computer.
Yeah, that's right. You do it once, whatever.
All right, yeah. Clearly it doesn't work, so I look up and I kind of give like the I don't know what the fuck to do with these hand symbol. So just
but you are now on
I'm
the
there.
platform with the music box. You've got 2 of the notes, as far as you are concerned, in hand, which will bring us to the Banjo Man. As you look,
how they always get a turn.
And our turns are so long that I forget about it. And then it comes around and I'm like, ugh.
he had previously smashed this memory of Bonwin that Bonwin had, and is like floating through the space. Cav, I assume Bonwin, you're also looking back at him. But anybody who can see him sees he teleports like right behind Cav, and emits off the banjo this jarring note. Cav, make a con save, please.
Well, we hate a jarring note.
Hate a jarring note.
That is an 18.
18. Okay, so you feel it resonate, and you go to cover your ears. You save against whatever effect this has, but then he's going to take his banjo and try to hit you with it,
Okay.
which is a 21 to hit.
I mean,
It's
yeah,
like a desperate move.
it
It
does
does
Right,
seem
guys?
desperate.
We've got him on the ropes.
It
Yeah.
does.
It does.
21 definitely hits.
Okay. That's going to be 7 slashing damage and 1 psychic damage.
Fuck.
Oh, Cav, you okay, bud?
That was 80% of my current hit points.
Hooray!
So the Banjo Man in this form is like, he takes this huge hit, and Cav, like, you're bad off. But he's still standing behind you, like deep breath, like hatred in his eyes, ready to wind up for another one. But that will bring us back to Aladdin.
Failed miserably with trying to slingshot, realizing that's probably not the best use of my time. I go back to grabbing notes.
Okay.
So I want to grab a note and
Yeah.
See
Investigation or
and
Arcana.
see if that's a good one. Maybe I'll roll more than a 5. Who
Maybe.
knows?
Anything's possible.
Who knows, you guys? Nope, fucking rolled a 1. Plus 4. So it's a 5.
So it's a 5.
Look at me manifesting poorly.
Get new dice. That won't suffice.
Thank you. You go
My
to
birthday's coming up.
You go to reach for one, and like as your hand gets close, it begins to glow, but you knock it out of range, and it begins to float, and it goes into the memory that Bazard is trying to grab as the fractures are getting deeper on this memory, and you see it floating there above the table where Calder is like writing and tossing papers and like continuing to scrawl on these pages.
So would you say like as it got close and floated over, it was almost like pulled toward the memory? Like,
well, I think I said you knocked it there, but
but like it stopped there and it's just kind of hanging out.
Yeah, like there. Yeah, it's. You feel like make an insight roll.
I'm not going to roll the same dice.
No, don't do that.
I'm going to roll a different one. Insight is a 17.
17.
A 1 and a 7.
You have a feeling that this is like that was the note that you needed, and it is now inside this fracturing memory.
Do we know what color it is? Because there are different colors?
It's yellow.
Because it's glowing?
Because it's glowing.
Is that okay?
No.
I want to yell to Cav to throw the notes he's trying to dunk into the box to this memory. Cav, look. And I point over.
Cav, who's
Near
bloodied
death.
on the ground, near death.
Mm-hmm. I'm a kid. I only notice 10% of what's going on.
There's a lot going on.
Do I pick up on what Aladdin's trying to like tell me?
I'm
I'm going to tell you exactly. Throw your notes over there.
Okay.
Can he do it, or do we have to wait for his turn?
So you want him to throw your notes over there?
I want him to throw his notes over.
Well, Bonwin's over there, and it's Bonwin's turn.
Okay.
Yeah. You also hear this, obviously. If Cav can hear it, you can hear it.
Okay.
Banjo Man behind Cav. Aladdin telling Cav to throw the two notes
Toward that memory.
toward a fracturing memory.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't like how you
Real
said a
decisions.
fracturing memory.
Well, I did say it many times, and you did roll a nat 1 for that thing to get there, so...
Yeah, but then I thought it was maybe a happy accident.
That's how nat 1s work in this game.
I thought
Happy for
maybe
the
you were
DM.
being nice. Fuck. I fell into a trap.
I think, like, Banjo Man being there feels like a more existential threat at the moment as I watch my friend Cav, like, bleed out. So, also in my inventory, I have oil. I only care about fire, guys. I'm
Yeah.
actually a fire
no.
person now.
Yep.
So
No, it
I'm going to
makes sense.
throw oil on him and then, like, flick my tinder at him to try and light him on fire.
Okay,
Love it.
cool.
Hell yes.
Because
Yeah,
fuck that guy.
so...
Yeah.
It's making me really mad.
I like you're like flick my Tinder. I just imagine a cigarette.
Yeah, didn't I mention Bongwin's been smoking this whole time? She smokes like 2 packs a day. It's crazy.
Shit.
I never would have
Just lighting them off each other. It's wild.
Okay, so you're throwing... What vessel is the oil in?
Let's see what it says.
Easily breakable glass jar.
Would
Now,
accept
where's
that.
your second
Oil.
line of your rhyming
It
couplet?
says it's in a flask.
So that you can throw it near or far.
There you
There you go. It's in a flask. I guess I was more thinking, well, no, a flask is probably glass, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's your flask. You would know.
So
yeah.
you're going to do that, and you're going to approach the Banjo Man to, like, flint the
I think
oil?
so.
Okay.
Because
Cool.
I also need to be there because Cav's down on the ground. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
also like going.
Okay.
There.
So ranged attack to see if the oil hits. If the oil hits, the flint will ignite it.
Okay. Well, I rolled an 18, and then what do I add?
Dex.
Oh, so that's 24.
Hell yeah, it
That
is.
will definitely hit. So yeah, this glass bottle of oil shatters over the Banjo Man, and you leap over to this other platform and ignite it, and flames go up. He lets out this hideous scream, and like notes begin to like trickle out of the banjo, and his wings like propel him up and off and away from your position. And as he does that, more of these shard notes begin to fall down all around and on top of you. Make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage if you're also going to try to save Cav.
Oh, because I like throw myself on him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably do. Well, I rolled a nat 20, but obviously I'm not going to get to use that.
Back to back?
Nat 20.
Nope. Then I rolled a nat 1.
That's not money.
No, that's
Wow, that
not
is-
great.
Not great.
Okay.
Exactly what you don't want.
That was the opposite of what I would have taken a 10 and a 10 over a
that would've
20 and a
been
1,
great.
Yep.
honestly.
Okay. So you
Cav
jump
and I both
over,
die.
leap on top of Cav, and you are going to take, as these notes crash down on all
Do
around
any of them light
you.
up when they're killing me to give my friends a clue?
right one?
No, these are different notes.
Oh, no.
And one of them lands directly on top of you as you land on Cav, and you are going to take 10 force damage.
That's so many.
That's a lot of force damage as like this echoing laugh rings out throughout this space. We see this memory with this note inside of it splintering as more of these horrors are coming out of the woodwork, proverbially.
Sorry, what?
Proverbially.
Proverbially.
Whatever it is.
Oh, that made my life. Thank you.
Dumbgeons and Dragons, Season 4, Episode 24, starring Amy Moore as Aladdin, Carla Maxted as Bonwyn Everbane, Tom Laird as Kevlarin Goldweave, Kyle Classett as Bizarre the Wizard, and Russ Moore as your Dungeon Master. Dialogue editing and sound design of today's episode is by Russ Moore. Our community manager is Jessica Babiak. Music is from Epidemic Sound, and sound effects are from Epidemic Sound and Boom Library. Our amazing cover art is by Matt Garbutt. And we'd like to say a huge thank you to our supporting producers, including Gabriel Lynch, Jessica Babiak, Kat Waterflame, Jacob Madden, Ongeron Kiersen, Perry Mady, Old School Gamer D, Craig Zeiss, and L.A. Branton. Have you been enjoying your time with Dungeons & Dragons? Well, thank you so much for being here. If you're looking for more of what you love, come over to patreon.com/dumbdragoncast, where you're going to get a 7-day free trial, and when you're a patron for at least 3 months, we're going to send you some merch based on the tier you're at. Come on over. We hope to see you over there. Patreon.com/dumbdragoncast. Have a great week. We'll talk to you soon. What's happening? I don't know.
Wait, this is your job right now.
I know.
To tell everybody what's happening.
I didn't think you'd survive this long.
Finally,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah. Dungeons and Dragons is a Dumb Dragons production.